Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. I checked in with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So James Madison's offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress. They'll run this play from the pistol.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at small.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense in press coverage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rushes on him. Firing to the right, complete. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a turn on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Chanticleers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Caught near the sticks. It's Acker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Chanticleers will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's Lopez to throw. He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert.
Ready. Move.
Lopez to pass. Caught! He gets it in! Touchdown, Coastal Carolina!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man in the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you do your job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Catch is made at the 15. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Acker. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Chanticleers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They go to the draw. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lopez. Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Chanticleers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Lopez wants to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Chanticleer. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
To the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Hauls it in. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's fourth down. The Dukes send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. From the gun, the running back has it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the shot to clears have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Throwing, Lopez. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lopez to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. They want to throw it. Got it in the middle attacker. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the shot that clears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Here's Lopez to throw. It's complete to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal! That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Complete on the shuffle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And the Dukes will punt this one away. Now on the return. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. Lopez. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. At the 40, there he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lopez wants to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Stepping to the right. He'll get rid of it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The shot that clears after moving the sticks through the air come to the line. Throwing, Lopez. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The lone back's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Utah taking on the Cincinnati Bearcats.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged out of the air. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter, fighting off the defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games. And this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
Dumps it to the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Lopez to throw. Looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Just ran him over. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. It's a draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Lopez. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Lopez wants to fire. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming. The play fake, Lopez. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Acker. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Throwing, Lopez. Fires to the right. Tosses it incomplete. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleer. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Final play of the quarter coming. to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. With this game all but decided, let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. So the final period starts with a second down play. He leaves it with the back. Strong, firm tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but... component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just a short pass to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Kane. Takes a hit as he fires. Connection to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Incomplete thanks to the great